Blessings, beautiful souls. Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording. Okay, welcome. This is the energy forecast for the week of June 24th. And I hope that you all are still feeling the beautiful frequencies that came in for us last week. And you had some time over the weekend to integrate some of those. So last week was all about raising the frequency of the intention that you started the month with. And so let's kind of go through this. So we started the first week with unpacking the backpack and then kind of looking at what we were going to fill it with, placing an intention. And then last week was about raising the frequency of that intention. And this week, the frequencies are here to support us in actually living our intention, meaning to take action in that higher frequency that was activated last week through the intention. And so this week is also a lot around creating that self-actualization in the frequencies that elevated our intention, meaning how do I live my life in this higher frequency? What action steps do I take? And when I am taking those action steps, where am I taking them from? Am I taking them from the person I was before I raised the frequency of my intention? Or am I creating a new version of myself? Am I taking action from the person I am becoming? Who are you becoming as you step into the creation of your intention? One of the things that I've been really playing with in holding consciousness in these higher frequencies is to use the observation of, you could say, a timeline or the observation of what it is that you're in creation of. And when we start to have those doubts or we start to question whether or not it's going to happen, right? We all have that, or what's going to happen, even that we can put our consciousness behind the experience. And when we're doing this, we kind of open up this space to seeing it from another perspective. And that is the opportunity this week, is seeing yourself from behind your programming and how you can act through the frequency that was activated last week in creation of your intention. I'm trying to think of where I want to go with this to support you. First, I'm going to recommend that anybody that missed the activation from last Thursday, I'll put the link below. Even if all you do is just fast forward to the activation itself, it's not that long. It's definitely worth tapping into that frequency because there is no time and space. We can go back and use those frequencies whenever we need to raise our frequency just a little bit more. And we can use it to continue to raise the frequency of our intention. When we raise our frequency, we start to get to a place where we have to almost self-attune to that frequency, meaning self-actualizing in a frequency that we don't see ourselves in. That's really the hardest part of making changes, is that we keep looping in the identity of where we placed our intention instead of becoming who we are as the intention unravels, as it starts to move into that creation. I love to say we can be the creator and the creation at the same time. And that is an attuning process of putting our consciousness in the frequency of who we are as we begin to experience the manifestation of our intention. So with that, where I want to invite you to have the experience of this week is to be consciously aware of where you're taking action from. This week is about taking action, and it's about taking action from the person you're becoming. And that takes discipline, right? It takes discipline to put consciousness into that higher frequency where you don't really know who you are. But when we attune our consciousness to the frequency, we start to get insight. We start to self-actualize in that frequency, and we start to be in this place where it becomes comfortable, right? We become more comfortable. And then as soon as we get comfortable, we self-actualize, and then we keep going. So this week is about performance. Where are you going to bring the frequency of source, activate your DNA, self-actualize enough that you can take action from a higher state of consciousness in the creation of your intention? All right, my lovelies, that is all I have for today. And definitely go to the activation that was last Thursday that brings in the frequency of the summer solstice, activating the DNA to amplify your intention. And then you'll also see the activation of high frequency performance, because regardless of what kind of performance that you are in, taking that first step, just take it. Take the step and then let the intelligence tell you what to do. We talked about this in the Thursday's activation. Take that first step as your action step. Then once you take it, stay open. Who am I in the creation? Who am I becoming as I create my intention? And then you take another step and you open yourself up. Who am I becoming? And that first step is always taken from a place of not knowing. It's not, I'm going to take the first step because I have step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's, I don't know what the first step is. So I'm going to enter that frequency of the unknown. And then I'm going to attune my consciousness and allow the intelligence of source, that divine operating system that is running inside of me, to show me the way. What action steps will you take this week? Sending you all so much love and a great big quantum hug until we meet again.